Yeah, and good evening, and welcome to Planet Herring. I'm Michael, and we are in iRacing. This is 2019, Season 4, Week 9, and we are at Laguna Seca in the Ferrari 488 GT3. This is the fixed setup race series that I've been doing all season long, and not doing horribly, but also not exactly breaking any records for performance. So this is qualifying. We are beginning right now. I'm going to go ahead and get on out here. Don't have a lot of
Your
time.
exit is clear. Watch the white line. Okay, Michael, we've got 2 laps to get the job done.
And you heard the man. Laguna Seca not being necessarily my, again, you know what, I'm just I'm going to say it. There are tracks that I'm fast at, there are tracks that I'm slow at, and Laguna Seca is a track that actually kind of have a middle level of performance, I think. There are some times when I'm actually quite fast and do pretty well, and there are other times with certain cars it just doesn't happen. Definitely had luck with this car, moving the brake bias forward, adjusting that so I can, I guess, get a little better braking. And I adjusted my steering so I can get a little bit more steering angle out of the wheel without quite turning so much. So let's go ahead and get a lap out of the way. So far so good. Laps carrying pretty well. I think my fastest actually was in the 123s, which is still I think a couple of seconds slow. Pretty well where I normally end up. As you can see, my lines aren't too bad.
P9. Your lap time was 1:23.80.
That doesn't seem too bad. Oh, there's an off track. This won't count. Just be one of those things, just for the sake of argument. Which honestly, that 123 I'm really kind of surprised about, even though I know it's slow.
The leader has just done a 1:34.47.
Did you say a 134? Honestly, does not matter how fast I do this lap. Even though I'm about half a second down.
New fastest lap for Smith, or 22.61.
All right, well, there's our 2 laps.
P12.
Way down in P12 with that, huh? All right, well, let's have a look-see and see how we're doing.
Oh shit, Michael. Restart it. Get the clutch in next time.
Ah, geez, dude. Calm down. All right, well, there you go. Well, with the exception of Mr. I'm not even going to bother. With the exception of Jamie up here in first, knocking out a 120.7, I'm exactly 2 seconds slow. So it's going to be another one of those wonderful, let's just try to get in the top 10s, and we'll go from there. Well, that's what I say. So, looks like we got about 1 minute and 45 seconds left. So, fortunately, you can't shadow people doing their qualifying laps. That would be actually quite interesting to do, but it's not allowed. Wonder how did he do 1 lap or 2 laps like that? Let's look. That's practice. Yeah, so his first lap. Yeah, it looks like he pulled off a ringer on that first lap and went from there.
Is that the real Kyle Smith?
I think he's probably real. It's definitely a real Kyle Smith. I'm going to go ahead and let's type in what?
Kyle!
Alright, so we get that typed in, so when we flip over in 20 seconds, I can do my shameless plug for today. And hopefully someone will actually come and watch later. Alright, so there's the end of qualifying in just a measly 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Qualifying is over.
That's the end of the session. P12.
And we are in 12th place. And with that, it is time to grid up. So there's the enter right there. And grid. All right. Wow, are we actually going to do an entire pace lap? So I'm going to apologize this in advance because I'm actually going to turn my speakers up just a hair so I can hear the car a little bit better while I'm driving. And hopefully it doesn't cause as much ambient noise on the background with the microphone. Not sure how that's supposed to work. But maybe one day I will actually pick me up a good condenser boom mic like the professionals and see how that goes. Alright, so looks like we are in fact going to end up doing a straight up full-blown pace lap here. Wow, that's a long way. Are in 12th spot. Might be a good opportunity for make up a few spots. Laguna Seca has been known to throw a few people who are
P12. The air temp is 78 Fahrenheit.
not paying attention.
Alright, let's have a clean one. Good luck.
Follow car number 12 in the right column.
If somebody takes me out the first turn, I will come through the screen gate. No balls. Alright. That. Challenge accepted.
Alright, so nice and easy here through the lap. Don't want to get too crazy. A handful of people behind us here. Definitely think that one of the things I need to do is I need to run the higher level GT3 races.
Jamie, what a lap, mate.
And see if I can move up a little bit off the fixed setup. You know, been doing this for a while. Should probably step my game up here a little bit. But I did halfway decent in a couple of those running different cars, get a couple of different options. Ferrari's okay. I actually have driven the Mercedes as well, although I understand that most people say it's a little bit overpowered. I don't know if that's the case. So going down the corkscrew there, 2x2, probably could be a little hairy. All right, so don't hit me, don't hit me, don't hit me. Here we go, folks. Getting ready to take the checkered flag.
Get ready, mate.
Last corner. Pace cars in, and everybody is around and...
Green, green, green. Okay, Michael, 15 minutes left. That's 15 minutes.
People not hitting the gas. Not quite certain how that works. How also
On your left. On your left.
not
Clear
really
left.
certain
Left. Clear left. Left
how
side.
these people
On
don't...
the right, 3 wide. Clear left.
There's a big pile up in the Andretti hairpin.
Yep, that's always going to be a bit of a cluster there with some of these races. Looks probably lucky to make it through.
Starts okay. Now find your groove.
And not sure where we're at, but I'm sure he will tell us here in a second. It's like the vast majority of the pack is a little ways back. They're probably quite a bit faster than me, but let's see who we have left in front of us here. Watch out for that sausage curb on the inside. Yeah, oh, I know what we need to do.
Watch her go.
Not really getting the braking power I wanted out of this thing, so we're got people right here on us. We need to...
11.
Alright, we did move up one spot, looks like. So let's see if we can't capitalize on that a little bit.
The guy behind's catching. The gap's now 1.3 seconds.
Well, he was faster than me to start with, so... Probably just got turned around in turn one.
There's an incident in the corkscrew. There's an incident in Rainy Curve. The leader has just done a 120, went 7.3.
Not sure if I like this bunch here, especially this guy in front of me. Seems a little punchy. Okay.
Okay, Michael, keep it nice and smooth. Come on, let the race come to us. 8th place.
Car left. Clear left. Left side. Hold your line. Still there. Clear left.
Okay, so lost a little bit of touch with these guys. Probably shouldn't be catching me up like that right there, buddy. Not the place.
Left side. Hold your line. Clear left. On your left. Hold your line. Clear left.
The next car is Smith.
Okay, let's try to pull this up together here. He's probably going to outbrake me going into turn 1 here.
E9.
Car left. Hold your line. Clear left.
Bad luck, Michael. Come on, don't let him get away.
Car right. Clear right.
Alright, looks like our front runners that got spun around in turn 1 have now caught up.
Guy in front is Thompson.
Left side. Still there. Clear left.
Come on, stay focused. Apexes and exits. Apexes and exits.
Yeah,
10
well-
minutes left. 10 minutes to go.
Well, in this case, these guys are way faster than I am, so we shall soon see them. Alright, let's see now what we got. Yep, there's Mallet and Huffman. Those guys, I think, were all in front of me.
B12.
Okay. Best thing we can do is be right there in case there is a failure on their part. Just try to stay as close as we can. Like you said, hit those apexes and just drive the car. I'm not sure where. Okay, I'm in 12, so I'm right where I started. That's not too bad.
You're halfway home. Your fuel is fine.
Yeah, fuel's always fine because it's always full. Well, I can hold it together for a little bit while longer. Don't feel like I'm doing too badly as far as being in the group goes. I mean, yeah, Dutil is right behind me, and I'm not necessarily catching.
Was that 124.23?
Let's see. On up, here we go to the corkscrew once again, and hard braking down.
That's 5 minutes to go, 5 minutes.
Jackson, watch out. Bro, are you serious?
I'm guessing he didn't watch out.
We think P5 has binned it in turn
Jackson,
6.
that's fucking ridiculous. Mate, you shouldn't even... Move over.
Seems like somebody is not happy with Mr. Jackson. Alright.
Push, push, push. We can get this guy.
Well, not if you keep doing that, you won't. Yep. Hit the sausage curb. And I probably botched that suspension up over there just a little bit. Seems like it's okay, though.
P13, your last lap time was at 126.05. There's an incident in turn 3.
Now watch out for these sausage curbs.
Incident in turn 5. Looks like it's Smith.
On your left. Hold your line. Clear left.
Yep. This is not...
Come on, don't let him get away.
Yeah, I don't know if I have much of a choice there, Chiefy. Races kind of come apart here in the end here. Got a little too happy with the curbs. And braking is definitely suffering. Not sure what I broke. But now we're at 14th.
P14, 2 minutes to go, 2 minutes.
Yeah, we're not, definitely not getting the braking power I was at one point. I don't know if I got a suspension breakage or what, but doesn't seem to have a problem steering, but braking is just not happening. Probably going to rerun this race this week sometimes. I feel like I'm definitely faster. Yep, hitting sausage curves again. And it looks like we're going to be going into the final lap. Not yet, maybe.
That was 124.44.
Yeah, that side over there definitely. Definitely not doing too good with that botched up like that. Okay, well, let's see, going into the final lap here. Whew.
White flag, one more to go.
Get in that spot, Martin.
That's 2 minutes left. 2 minutes. There's an incident in turn 6. We think it might be Thompson.
Well, there's one spot back. Maybe.
All right, Michael. The next car is Thompson.
Oh, and we did it. It's going to want me to slow down.
Good race, guys.
Foster is now in the lead. We think P6 has binned it in the Andretti hairpin.
All right, well, there you go. Looks like we're coming in 13th.
P13, that's the end of the race. Bad luck, mate.
Yep, so there you go. Had a good start, but once things started to unravel at the end, especially after hitting that sausage curve, really messed up my braking. Not certain what's up with that, and then of course, just really couldn't keep up with those guys at the front that got spun in the beginning, and there you go. So let's see where we ended up here with the laps. Of course, Mr. Jamie ended up winning, of course, with those crazy laps. Holy cow. So let's see, just for the sake of observation and switch over to my analysis view. Since you can't see that telemetry in a replay anyway. So he pulled a 120.8 in the race. So we're gonna take and we're gonna run through and watch this lap, because I'll have to say it's extraordinary. All right, so go ahead and get rid of that. So he's got 4th, he's pulling 5th. Okay, well that's the way to go. And diving down to 2, and then he's all the way to 1st gear, going through the hairpin 1st and 2nd corner, tip to 2nd, up to 3rd, back down to 2nd. Letting it float through there, easy peasy in 3rd, up to 4th, holding it and bringing it down to 2nd for the turn up the hill. Down to 3rd again, letting it float through there, getting back on the gas, and then up the hill to the what happened? Must have lost me there for a second. So down to 1st. And the 2nd, around to 3rd. He really keeps a nice tight line through there. That's neat. No, out there wide for him. All right, down to 3rd, floating it through, and then down here to last turn. So there you go. And I think it really comes down to braking points and just floating that speed through the corners. And there you go. That's what a 120 lap time looks like. Just holy cow. That's totally amazing in my opinion. So let's look at it from the far chase view. Look at these lines. These are nice, good, almost perfect lines here, way out on the curb. Catching the apex, losing my video here for, I guess, didn't have a good signal. Okay, this is getting annoying quickly. All right, well, I guess we won't watch this. So, enough of Mr. Jamie's replay, because I obviously didn't catch all of it. So, at any rate, that would be Iracing's Ferrari race. Might actually do a redux on this one, see if I can get any faster later on in the week. We'll see how it goes. But thanks for watching, and here's the end card. Hey guys, Michael here. Hope you enjoyed that video. If you did, go ahead and click that like button. Click on the Planet Herring logo to subscribe to the channel. Let us know what you think about the video in the comments below. And as always, thanks for watching. Hope to see you again soon.